Alright guys, today our game is going to be the one game that everybody seems to flock to after they get done playing HOTS. It's one of the few choices out there, and it's League of Legends. There's no real way to make it sound any cooler than it is because it's only about as cool as it's ever been. The League was the game that got me to start playing MOBAs. It's the home of my favorite MOBA character of all time, which is Rengar. So that, in and of itself, is why we're even attempting to play. So what we're gonna see is some ARAMs, and we're gonna watch me die immediately. Oh right, I'm not win back in League of Legends because I have not paid for a name change, and I'm not certain that I'm going to. It just kind of depends on the interest for this game, because yeah, I'm not sure how much effort I'm willing to dump into this. When I stopped playing this game for HOTS, I was like bronze, like maybe on the verge of silver. I can't remember. It's been years, at least 5. And yeah, so that's about where we're at with this game specifically. That being said, we're playing ARAM as well. We're not playing typical Summoner's Rift, because those games take an obnoxiously long amount of time, and they actually require some semblance of seasonal knowledge for the changes coming up, which I have absolutely none. Typically when I'm playing League, I'm playing in the jungle or I'm playing top lane, and that's like I'm still not super used to the solo 1 versus 1 matchup that is the laning phase, as well, and jungling apparently has experienced some pretty decent changes with your pathing and the way the dragons work and tower plating and just understanding so much about the game as a jungler. And, oh my god, okay. Yeah. So I'm not super ready to go invest a whole lot of time into Summoner's Rift, because I'm sure I'm going to lose lots of games figuring that all out, and I really don't want to invest that much time in it when there's other games that I do want to still commit time to. So that's why we're playing ARAM. We did manage to get a character that I have a decent understanding of, which is Renekton, he's a tankier character as I remember, and he is yeah, he's just very simple. We've got our big AoE turn big do damage ultimate. We've got a pretty huge stun on our W. We've got a dash that could potentially be a double dash in our E, and then we have a big AoE cleave / heal on our Q. And then our oh boy, our trait is the rage meter. We gain rage by auto-attacking using abilities. Once we hit a full rage bar, I believe some of our abilities get empowered. Like a longer stun, bigger heal on your Q, more damage, and then like your E reduces armor, I think it is? I could be wrong. I haven't really, again, played this game a whole lot recently, so I am just kind of diving in with the understanding that I have from just playing MOBAs. So Diana going full 1 versus 5 right there, completely throwing away the kill. Kha'Zix getting eaten alive as well. None of us really with the health to follow them, so that's kind of not going to happen. Yeah, so League in and of itself is really cool as far as character design is concerned. It's the gameplay that really bothers me. I hate last hitting. I hate wards. Oh god, I hate wards. I hate jungle timers. Oh, excuse me. I hate the pace of the game. Like, I hate how slow the walk speed is. Like, even when you get boots, traveling between lanes on Summoner's Rift is like the most. Oh god, I could fall asleep. So, and that all goes into why games take so long to complete in League of Legends, and why I'm hesitant to dump time into it. The things that League does well, though, are those single player, like, playmaking, huge, crazy characters and combos and all that stuff that you can get done because you have items, or because you've got your character is fed, or your carry is fed, or just all the things that you can do as a single player in League are immensely entertaining. So the game itself requires you to put a lot of effort in up front to become something that's really good at the end. Which is, it's a big ask for my attention span, I'm going to be honest with you, because I like to do, I got the stun, my team didn't want to go in though. That's fine. Are we going to get him? There goes Darius. Nice. Trading 1 for 1. Tank for tank. Totally doing it. I wanted Twitch, but that's fine. Right, yeah, no, but League is, again, it asks you to commit a lot of resources to preparation and farming and being prepared for this huge payoff that you can get as a singular player, whereas HOTS is just kind of like, just be aware of what you're doing and make sure that you're using your team the best that you can, and you should win. HOTS is more team dependent, draft dependent, map dependent, all that fun stuff, whereas League is just kind of like farm and player dependent. So at the end of the day, it feels like there's more singular skill baked into this game, and that's knowing how to make plays is important on your own. Knowing how to make single player plays in a team game is very important. So yeah, Renekton, I think, is one of those characters that can do it. He's got that enormous duration stun on his W. It's a single target, unfortunately, so that's the only bad part. But he is massively disruptive. He is incredibly mobile, and he can do a fair amount of damage if he has to. So he kind of fills out this damagey tank, bruiser, backline slayer role, and you could just kind of run forward with him if you're building correctly. Let's see, we'll check out. That doesn't have my items. There's my items. We started Black Cleaver after the Guardian's Horn, which is this is a tanky item for ARAM. It lets us do a lot of healing. Just watch this team fight unfold. We're gonna take 2 kills for 1 there. No, 2 kills for 2 actually. We lost Kha'Zix and, oh my god, I can't think of her name. I guess their name, Lamb and Wolf. The Kindred. That's it. I know things. I played this game once upon a time. Oh cool, it's actually finally following me. I was having trouble figuring out the camera for the replays here, because if you do it, well, you just kind of went under tower, so we're gonna peel with our W. I don't like doing that, but at least Diana lived, because Twitch couldn't auto-attack her a single extra time. I don't like any of this. Okay, we're gonna die, but at least we stunned the Anivia in time for the Kindred to get the kill. And I totally forgot. Oh yeah, the replay system in League is actually incredibly cool because it's got this thing called the directed camera. So what you're seeing, all the movement of the camera right now, isn't me. It is just the game and the AI in the replay checking stuff out. So it's taken into account everything on the map until I toggled on the follow me button. The way that it works in HOTS is like you lock the camera or you hold down the spacebar, right? But if you do the spacebar thing in this game, it fidgets, like your character shakes. It's really weird. But the camera itself, the directed camera, is actually really cool. It pays attention to a lot of the big team fights, a lot of the really cool plays. It's neat the way that it works. So I may give that a shot more in the future if this becomes something that people want to see. And then we'll kind of figure out how best to play this game if that is the case. Obviously, Summoner's Rift is anywhere from a 30 to 45 normal amount of time for a game. ARAM is a little bit closer to HOTS levels with, you know, the. I don't think we're gonna live here. We are poisons. They are. The toxicity is ramping. He's just gonna hit us with a crit, and then we're gonna die to a dot. That's great. Love it. Right, no, but ARAMs are more consistent with the HOTS time frame of like that 20-minute super short, simple gameplay. Whereas the Summoner's Rift games are a lot more indicative of like 30 to 40-minute games, depending on your team, depending on their mindset, depending on... Oh, Kozlik's got in there nice and deep like. Depending on, you know, who's fed, who's not. There's a lot of things that go into the time that it takes for a normal game of 5-man Summoner's Rift League of Legends to go. But your average game length is about 30 minutes. And I don't know... Got her. I don't know if that's something everybody's necessarily committed to investing that much effort into, especially with the amount of League videos that are already online. I don't know if I necessarily bring anything special to the League community, right? Because I'm just learning, I'm just trying to refocus myself on the game and seeing where it goes. But that's all part of why we're doing this whole video series. So if this is something you guys like, let me know. We'll try and work out a easier way to do it. It's going to be the most similar thing to HOTS we can come up with. Nailed it. And it's probably familiar for a lot of people too, because it's not going to be specifically HOTS, but it's not also not going to be completely foreign, like brand new type of game. I dove under tower there just to tank turret, let my carries get the kill. Everybody's dead on the enemy team now, so we get to go and get the tower for free, because the only two people left are our auto attack ranged carries, and they're really good at killing buildings and just killing things in general. Isn't that nice? That's how you do it. Yeah, so I guess from here on in we'll just focus on the gameplay. There's a couple things left to do. In case you weren't aware, ARAM only has the inhibitor, 2 towers, and then the 2 core towers, or Nexus towers, and then the game's over. So, okay, these 2 are healed up. I am ready to go in. Looks like I may be all by myself. Yeah, I definitely went way too far there and killed myself. And it looks like Kha'Zix is gonna take the trade for my death. Is he gonna get another one? Diana and Kindred trying to stop the Darius. I think Darius is going to kill Kindred. Kha'Zix got away, that's cool, but we are going to lose the Kindred to the Darius. So we traded 3 for 3 there, magically. I am assuming that our players are decent at the characters that they're playing. Oh, she's not in range to jump in with her E. So that's fine. But Renekton in our team is the engage. We are gonna be using our dash to get close to an enemy squishy or a low health character. We're gonna whack them with our W, make sure that they sit still nice and pretty, like, for our assassins, which are our Kha'Zix and our Diana, to run in and blow them up. Meanwhile, while all that is happening, we will presumably have our ult going, which is our get big, get extra health ability. And our 2 carries, Misfortune and Kindred, will be doing damage to everybody else while they try to focus our kill. We're just going to stun their Kog'Maw, try to lock him down while our carry gets in there and do the damage. Misfortune is dead. She's trying to put down as much damage as possible. Kindred also looking pretty close to dead. Not great. Darius with the triple kill. We only killed Kog'Maw for that 4-person trade. Diana is back, but things are looking up for the enemy team. We do still have our turret in front of our inhibitor. Inhibitors do the same things in this game that keeps do, and HOTS, they keep the super minions. Super minions in League are just really fat, healthy melee minions that help build waves to push harder. They're really hard to kill. And then they may do extra damage to buildings. I'm not really sure. Yeah. But you have to kill the inhibitor, and the inhibitor, after a while, does respawn. So you have to try to end the game with an inhibitor push, or it may just come back, and the enemy team might just get themselves back in the game. Or you could be that Darius, who's way, way separated from his team, gets himself killed, and we get ourselves back on the opposite side of the map to run this shit down. Right now, let's see. Our KD is 4, 8, and 23. We have 23 assists, 8 deaths, 4 kills. So I'm not so much worried about the kills as Renekton, because at the end of the day, I'm really just building, trying to build tanky. I need to do damage to squishies, but that's not hard with our kit. And, oh god, the rest of my items need to be built to stay alive in the face of that Twitch and that Karma, the Anivia. Got her! We can, obviously we can secure kills, but it is going to be better for our team if my carries get those. So Diana, Misfortune, Kha'Zix, basically everybody but me. If anybody else gets them, it's fine. But there you have it. I believe that's about the extent of what we're going to do with League of Legends for the time being. If you liked it, let me know. We might just, rock some more ARAMs for the time being, show off some characters, do some cool new things with the random stuff going on. There's the items and the build. At the end, I was building the Maw of Malmortius, and we were going to try to get the Randuin's Omen as the next item for the Twitch to slow down his attack speed, but we didn't really have to. We just kind of rolled over them there at the end and won with that big, huge push. But anyway, thanks so much for hanging out. Let me know, again, if you like this video. We'll dig in, see what happens, see if anything is going to come to this. And then keep an eye out tomorrow for another video. What'll that be? We've done 2... Actually, yeah, you know what? We started on a Wednesday, so we'll do Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then I'll do every day next week too. And we'll just keep doing a video every day apart from the weekends for every new game. And then once I get all the games out of the way, we will see what you guys think, if you think anything at all, and then go with whatever's the most popular or whichever one I want to, if you guys don't really have one in particular. So again, thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you guys tomorrow.